All right. Here I am coming to you from my golf cart. How's it going, people? How's it going? All right. So what's really going on here? I mean, seriously, what are we dealing with here? You're gonna tell me they're just gonna take down Alex Jones? You know, I don't really give two shits what anybody thinks about Alex Jones. Whatever. But if you could take somebody down for stuff they didn't even do, who's next? I mean, aren't all of us next? I mean, trust me, dude, I will not deny he could be controlled opposition. He could be this, he could be that. I know his real name is Bill Heck. I'm not stupid. He still pushes and puts out a lot more truth than anybody else will, and that's something. But if they're gonna censor this guy, how screwed are all of us? I mean, if you can take down Alex Jones and Infowars, I mean, it started. I mean, 1984 is here, brothers and sisters. It is here. I tell you what. It is just insanity that this is where the point that we're actually at, and it doesn't seem that there's much we can do about it, but at the same time there is. There's many ways that you can go and complain about this, and I'm not going to act like I'm the smartest person to know the best way how to do that. That's something everybody has to figure out on their own. But it is insane in the world that we are living in, because CNN has been caught lying more times than can be counted. All the news stations have. And usually they don't even come out and say I'm sorry or even acknowledge it. They'll talk about something for 100 hours and then come out for less than 100 seconds and say we were wrong about this. How is that fair? But that's okay. They do it. At least Alex Jones, when he says something that he comes to realize is wrong, he comes back and actually apologizes for it. So if they're gonna take him out, we're screwed. I mean, because how does CNN still have a platform? Because I've heard CNN lie way more than I've ever heard Alex Jones. Whether you agree with Alex Jones or not, whatever. So where are we at here, people? Alright, so this is pretty much a call out to everybody that has a little bit of will. Alright. Here's where we're at. If this continues and this goes, we might be able to find some other platforms. We might. That's... Man. Alright, it's puffy on that side. Yeah. Took a stake to the eye right there. Got hella fucking lucky. It actually hit the bone right there. Opened my eye. I could only see about that much vision out of it. And then after a couple of minutes, my full vision came back. But yeah, well, that is getting puffy. That was a long time ago. Whatever. Sorry. Getting off topic here. We're actually going to have to start literally printing stuff and handing stuff out by hand. That's where it will get to. And what I don't think they understand is they think that our movement is growing so fast and they're so scared of it and they have to stop it and all this. They have no idea how fast our movement will go when they censor and they stop us from being able to sit on our asses and be lazy. You think about it. Are we not able to sit on our asses and be lazy as fuck? Are we not? And still find information and still somewhat spread it, even though we're fucking shadow banned up the asshole. Pardon my French. We are. So what's going to happen when people actually start standing up and be like, okay, I can't be this lazy anymore. I got to start printing a whole bunch of stuff out and going and sharing all this stuff and hand sharing it and talking with people. We will come back together like a community, kind of like a community like that used to meet up at the bars back in the day, kind of like the Weimar Republic, kind of when Hitler took power. Yeah, does that not sound a little disturbing? Obviously, this won't be a racist thing. Well, yeah, I have different opinions on that, man, from most people, but whatever, we won't get into that. But that's what it will turn into. All of a sudden, people will be meeting up at their pubs. People will be meeting up at places and actually conversating and actually bringing not handwritten, but whatever, hand-delivered information. And they will almost become their own little newspaper. Seriously, this is the beginning of a revolution, but what I am going to tell a lot of people, which I should be the first one on board doing this, but I'm probably too lazy and suck too much, but this is the beginning and the chance of 1,000 10,000, 100,000 different little news being able to be, it's going to go back to a newspaper. I'm not joking. This is where we're at, and it's gonna have to be the individual. Yes, some people will have more money to be able to push and put their stuff out, but I'm not joking. That's where the point we're at. We're literally gonna have to start making our own newspapers to actually start spreading our own damn truth. I'm not joking. That's where we're at, and it will be hard at first to find the base, but once that base starts, and everybody is starving for information, I mean, give me a break. Look at anything they've ever tried to outlaw. Okay, you tried to outlaw drugs. Oh my God, drugs got even bigger. Oh my God, it was worth even more money. Oh my God, the drug war, this, that, da, da, da. Anything you outlaw, people will want more, and they will pay more for it. Does nobody get that? So that's where we're at. Seriously, it's dude, the news. I'm telling you, this is what's coming. What I think is so funny is I see so many big people that are so much smarter than me that I watch and I pay attention to. I 100%, I look at people all the time. I'm like, man, I hella respect that person. They're a lot smarter than me. And then I see these simple things that it doesn't seem like they see. And this is simple. This is what will come of this. Think of this. If you literally tell people you can't go to school, you can't read, you can't do this, that is what everybody is doing underground. When you try to kill Christianity, what happens? Everybody went underground and it grew even bigger. That's what this is going to be, 100%. So hey, anybody with the smarts or a little bit of coin or whatever the hell that knows what they're doing and how to do it, I'm telling you, this is the beginning of a revolution. And I'm telling you, this is going to be big, big money. This is what they've been scared of. But here's the thing is, they could have actually figured their shit out and started reporting real shit, but, we know who they're paid off and, bought by. But if they would have been smart enough not to have been paid off and bought by these people and actually did the right things, they could have competed and stayed competing for a long time and done very well for themselves. But to the point to where it's at now, I'm telling you, it's going to be me and you. It's going to be me and you. I'm telling you, the next billion and trillionaires that are coming up is going to be some asshole like me that literally has a little bit of coin and somehow the ability and a good voice to get out real truth and spread real truth, and that is going to be the next news. I'm telling you, it is going to be the next real news. It is going to be people actually out there. Trust me, then they'll come after us because we're using up too much paper. I'm not joking, but whatever. That is what it is. I digress. But no, we will be the next big thing. And here's the thing is, nobody's talking about this. Nobody's thinking this far in the future. I don't do this shit for a living, but it's what I spend all my time for. I should be doing it for a living. I should be asking for money, but I don't. That's not why I do it. I do it because I fucking love you all. So this is what's coming. Do not forget this. If you ever have an ability, a rhyme, a reason, and anything to actually start your own little news or whatever, start it. I don't care if it's 1 page long. Start it. Start giving it out for free. I'm telling you, we need to start growing our bases, and we will start growing our base. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, they're coming for all of us. So this platform is about done. So we must literally start making our own newspapers. That's where it is. Come on. What the hell? You don't need a damn printing press. There's this thing called a printer. Yes. So that's where we're at, people. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to stand up to this one, and this is what's coming. I am telling you, this is gonna create the next billionaires and trillionaires. Is the people that come out with a great reputation, that tell truth, to give you hard-hitting facts that you enjoy reading. Because that's what it's going to be. Because if there's not a platform for us to do this, yes, this is entertaining. It's so much easier to do this. I can just yell at you at my phone. Yes, I can. But from what they're going to do with this, we're going to literally almost have to shun this in every way, because if there's not going to be a platform on this devil black screen, and that's the whole thing. Listen, they gave you this devil black screen to make you stupid. And guess what? It has worked for a massive part of the population. But guess what? They're the ones of us that are awake. They're the ones that have the eyes to see, people. Yeah, and guess what? We're using it against them, and we're using this devil black screen so well against them they're having to do what they are doing. I'm telling you, this is the next revolution. You better be fucking prepared. And I'm telling you, start your own fucking newspaper if you give two shits. I love you all. You are the resistance.